mistletoe.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. We're delighted. Hey, I get to do my Funzarelli. Hey, anyway, my mom bought me this jacket, so I got to wear it on television. Everybody, when you get your holiday gifts, make sure you wear them. You know people are going to buy you sweaters. They're going to buy you ties. You got to wear that stuff. It's the holiday season, and if it's the holiday season, the African Network of Southwest Florida is Johnny on the spot, providing us a great social event that's taking place in the community. So without further ado, we're going to get a chance to talk to our good friend, Dr. Peter Denui, the new president of the African Network of Southwest Florida. Peter, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Ray.
Hey, it's good to get you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, well, let's go, before we get started into more details, how does it feel now that you were formerly the vice president, now you're the president of the African Network?
Well, I am honored. I must admit that. It's a big challenge, but I feel good. I've got a very strong board, a very strong team working with me, and got many people around me, and I am enjoying it so far.
Now, every Sunday morning you watch Lee Pitts Live. So
Yes,
now you're at home watching Lee Pitts Live. People don't know we're taping the show. You're learning that now. And you text me every morning. What's your favorite thing you like about the television show?
Oh, it's a great show. It's a nice way of starting Sunday morning, and you get all different kinds of people, different experiences, powerful people, common people, ordinary people doing great things, and I enjoy it. You know,
What's the mission of the well, first of all, thank you about the show.
Yes.
What's the mission of the African Network of Southwest Florida?
The African Network of Southwest Florida tries to bring in the people from Africa who have already chosen Southwest Florida as their home. There are challenges of any migrant group, and more so people from so far away. We got cultural differences, we got individual differences, and we are here for all different kinds of things. So we try to come together. We network.
And I notice when I come to your events,
Yes.
everything, it includes everybody. Even though it's the African Network of Southwest Florida, you have Hispanics, you have whites, you have blacks, you have African Americans, West Indians. You include everybody in what
Right.
you're trying to accomplish.
Exactly. Actually, let's get this right. I think everybody is from Africa at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, although we focus mainly on the people who have just recently migrated from Africa, everybody is welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who chooses to partner with us, to join us, to know about our culture, to know about what we do, is welcome to be in our team. And that's why we feel so good having everybody together.
We're going to go back to that, but let's make sure we talk about Umanja,
Yes.
the event that's going to be taking place. We got your flyer that's coming back up on the screen, Rick. Umanja Enchantment Night, where I'm honored that you've asked me to serve as your master of ceremony.
We are honored to have you, Lee.
Tell us about it
floated.
and how people can get tickets.
Umoja Enchantment Night is really a celebration like we do it in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And we are trying to bring together everybody
Thanks,
here
Rick.
who lives in Southwest Florida to come together and celebrate. As you pointed out, this is holiday season. Christmas is coming, Kwanzaa is coming, all sorts of festivities are coming, schools are getting closed very soon, and so everybody comes together to celebrate that season. Celebrate
On
the year.
December the 14th,
December 14th at Hodges University. We
from
thank
6
Dr.
o'clock
Pepe
to 10
and-
p.m.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and it's going to be
Snowfields.
dance, music, and the whole bit. I've been to some of your celebrations in the past. Everybody comes out, and the food is always really good.
Oh, food is good. And also we look very colorful, my friend. You know, you've seen our dressing.
Right.
I hope
We get to
people
wear
see
our
that.
African stuff, but
You
if you
get-
don't have African clothes, come
You're
as well.
welcome. You're welcome to wear anything you want. You can wear what Mama bought for you also. It's a welcome. But we try to show our African clothing, and if you don't have any, we can get you one. If you don't need one, just wear what you want.
Now
Just
tell
feel
us
good.
the phone number people can call to get their tickets.
People can call me on 404-759-3604. Again, the number is 404-759-3604. They can also get to our website, of course.
Tell me about the World Harmony and the Torchbearer Award.
Wow, that's a big one. I did not expect that. The World Harmony Land is an organization that tries to promote peace throughout the world, and they give what we call the Torchbearer Award to an individual they feel that has contributed in their way of life to the development of the people around them. They give the award, I noticed quite early at the beginning, to Mother Teresa, to Nelson Mandela, to Carl Lewis, to Desmond Tutu, to so many other people.
And you, Dr. Peter Denui, you got the award in what, 2013?
Yes, on March 15th. I will never forget that.
Congratulations.
It was a big shock when they came here to Fort Myers and they said that, you know, the work we are doing with the children, with everybody, they gave it to us. It was an honor. It's a big honor.
That's one award, but I got a surprise for you. Everybody take a look right here. This is an award that we're going to present to you right here on Lee Pitts Live.
Are you serious?
Yes. This award reads, the 2003 Educator of the Year, awarded to Dr. Peter Denui from Lee Pitts Live for your tireless work and complete dedication to educating our youth and our adults and our community.
Oh,
the Educator of the Year
God.
award goes to Dr. Peter Denui. Dr. Denui, we got about 30 seconds. Here's your award. Everybody's seeing it, presented to you on TV. I know you didn't expect it. Congratulations.
Wow.
You are the Lee Pitts Live Educator of the Year. Look right into that camera and say some good stuff about me.
Oh, my.
Go ahead and
Lee,
accept your award, man. We
you
got a sec. Don't give a long speech.
It's a
Go ahead and
shock.
cry, man. Go ahead and cry. Go, man.
It's a shock. Why didn't you tell me? Anyway, thank you so much. It's a big honor. And thank you so much, Lee. Thank you for coming to our aid in educating the youth. Lee was in our college class, and the students loved him in my diversity class at FGCU. And we are trying to do the best with the students. And thank you so much for this honor. This is a very special honor.
All right,
Oh
you
my
deserve
God,
it. Congratulations,
so
man.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
holidays.
It's a big honor.
And the guy's throwing bump music up on me. We got to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to go to the African Network of Southwest Florida's event that they had at Florida Gulf Coast University. We'll be right back. Congratulations, Dr. Peter Denny.
Thank you very much, Lee.
Peace.
This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be.
Congratulations to Lee Pitts Live, recipient of the NAACP Image Award.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. As I mentioned before, we had an opportunity, Lee Pitts Live, to be at the Gala earlier this year by the African Network of Southwest Florida. Let's take a look at some of the footage of the great people out there at Florida Gulf Coast University.
Again, we're here at the African Network of Southwest Florida's annual gala here at Florida Gulf Coast University. We're going to get the opportunity to talk to two real live Africans who are actually here with their African smile, and we're delighted to have them here at Florida Gulf Coast University to this event. Sir, what's your name and where are you from in Africa?
I am Joy Sanga and I'm from Uganda, which is the pearl of Africa, the center of the universe.
The center of the universe. Tell us about how you ended up here from Uganda.
Well, I came here to do my studies for the Master of Laws, and then I went on to do my Juridical Sciences doctorate, and I ended up working here as well.
So you are a professor at Florida Gulf Coast University?
No, I am a professor at Ave Maria School of Law.
Okay, so you're a lawyer and you're a law professor.
I'm a lawyer and I'm a law professor.
Go ahead and get some advice out there to those people who may be considering law as a career, and why they should go to your school for their law degree.
It is one way to do justice, and they should come to Ave Maria School of Law because it's located right here in Southwest Florida. And what is more important is that this is an institution that trains not only in the black letter law, but also in the underpinnings of the law. That is to say, the laws which are truly just. So we presume that people who will be trained in our law school will do justice.
What do you hope to get from the event tonight here at the annual gala? What do you hope will take place? What are you expecting to take place?
We are hoping that we'll be able to raise enough money to help found an African scholarship, which will benefit people of African descent who want to attend school here in the United States, but specifically at Florida Gulf Coast University.
That is a great cause. And gentlemen, what is your name and where are you from? I know you know where you're from.
Actually, I know. My name is Kim Katerega, and actually we're from the same country, Uganda, East Africa. I think it comes from the eastern part of Uganda. I come from kind of central Uganda, Kampala, Uganda.
And what is the name of your tribe?
My tribe is Baganda.
And let me go ahead and get your tribe, by the way.
My tribe is Basoga, and Basoga is just a variant of Baganda.
Exactly.
So if you're speaking, you'll pick up a few words from each of those, which you understand.
And you guys stay put. I'm going to give you a chance to use some of your African dialect in a second.
You're
sure.
All right. Now, what do you actually do here in Southwest Florida, and what brings you here tonight?
I've lived here for quite a few years, actually, going on more than 20 years. And I'm a consultant in engineering valuation.
Now, the Africans are known for coming here to America and getting that good education and going to school forever. You've actually stopped going to school by now?
Oh yeah, I have actually. I went to school for a long time. I was in school for about 25 years to get my doctorate. And then I started working. I've been working since.
Now, you said that you both are from Uganda, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
you're from very similar tribes, so you guys maybe can say something that the public can hear you speak your native language. Go ahead and have a little conversation. I know it sounds stupid, but it works for TV. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Say something to each other.
In my language, that means hello. How are you?
Okay, let's give us another one.
And Jendisebo, which means I'm fine, thank you. Goriotia. How are you?
We also shake hands, and we shake hands like this,
Exactly.
and like that,
And
and
a
like
little
that.
closer together.
and we hug.
All right, stay close, stay close.
There too.
Now, why the people out there who did not come out tonight, tell them what they're going to miss and why they should make sure they come next year.
They are going to miss an African night of enchantment. Drums, singing, music, live music, that is to say, and they are going to have also people dressed like me. I don't think I even measure up to what those people are dressed like, and they are going also to miss auction items of African origin. They are also going to miss great company.
Okay. Why? Tell us about African clothes in general. What is it made out of? Is that cotton? Is that linen? And why the comfortable clothes in Africa?
Actually, and I think this is true of most African clothes. There's a preponderance of cotton. You know, cotton has been a fabric, and I don't know if it's originally originated from Africa, but a lot of what we wear is cotton. But I guess what makes it stand out are the colors. We're very colorful people, and I think everyone knows that. Not only in speech, not only in food, not only in the way we relate to each other, but in clothes also. And we let our clothes shine. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, his is a lot more shiny than mine. But we make sure that our clothes have character, you know, and not just blanded gray and white and whatnot. We put color into them.
I want to ask you one final question. Well, in fact, I go over here to the lawyer. It appears to me, and I'm not necessarily right, but Africans seem to take education a lot more seriously now than a lot of the American students. Why is that, and what can we do to change that?
Well, that's the only way that an African who is born in utter poverty can hope to get somewhere beyond being in the dirt. So that's the only way they can liberate themselves, by getting some meaningful work. Probably here in the United States, probably some people are trying to get an education, to get a job, but probably they have other ways they can survive. In Africa, you probably can't get anywhere from that other than going to school.
That is so true. And I would tell every kid, in fact, I've been in Fort Myers here, as I told you before, over 20 years. And I was one of the earlier mentors. You met a lady out there, Miss Veronica, that's involved at a church in the black neighborhood here. I used to mentor kids out there. And I'm proud to say one of the kids I mentored is now a Marine. And I don't know, I forget his rank, but he's a Marine here in the U.S. I mentored him right there in Denver.
That's
when I first came to
outstanding.
Fort Myers, Florida.
That's outstanding. It's a great story. And gentlemen, I'd like to thank you both for coming here on Leap Is Live.
Pleasure.
And as we say on the show all the time, for those
Our
who say
pleasure for letting us on here.
for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like my friends from Kenya right here who are doing it.
And please remember to support the African Network of Southwest Florida, specifically the African Scholarship at FGCU,
Spoken just like a native
Florida
African.
Gulf Coast
And of course,
University.
Kenya is where Barack Obama's father was born.
Yeah, and if you want to support this scholarship at the African Network at FGCU, Florida Gulf Coast, please contact the foundation at Florida Gulf Coast University.
Congratulations to Lee Pitts Live, recipient of the NAACP Image Award.
We're here, of course, Leap Is Live at the African Network of Southwest Florida Annual Gala. We have two lovely couples right here who are going to be enjoying themselves tonight on the red carpet. Of course, we have professors at Florida Gulf Coast University, Mike Jeffrey, and we have a native African right here. What is your name, sir?
Daniel Champo.
How does it feel to have an event like this celebrating Africa to be taking place right here at the university where you're teaching?
Very, very great, because we look like the university is appreciative of what is happening in Africa and at least a recognition that we exist. Africa is in the map.
Now introduce your lovely wife to us, please.
She's Gifty Echampo.
What do you expect to get out of tonight's event? What are some things you would like to see taking place here tonight?
People getting to know more about the African culture and a little bit of education that African is not just one continent. It's made of a lot of
one country
of a lot of.
Now, what country are you from in Africa?
We're from Ghana, and that's West Africa.
Okay.
We have the South Africa, the Eastern Africa. That's where we have Kenya and other places. But West is Ghana, Togo, Ivory Coast, Benin, Nigeria. That's the West. Liberia, yeah.
Okay. And we also had a Jeffries here, Michael Jeffrey from. We're getting into. We now got a plain old. You're not a plain African American. Are you West Indian as well?
Jamaican.
Okay. We have a Jamaican here. And we have a Grenadian here. You talk about the diaspora of black people. Let's talk. Mike, we know you from your radio personality. You're also a professor here at Florida Gulf Coast University. What is it, and being from Grenada and seeing how close the cultures are with Africa and Grenada? How does this relationship with the West Indies and the African culture fit together so well?
Well, I am very, very proud to be here this evening, and of course, I want to connect a little more with the African diaspora, and the fact that I'm here for the first time in terms of the African Scholarship Fund. It really makes me feel proud, and I want to be part of that process.
That is outstanding. Mrs. Jeffrey, tell us about Jamaica. You're bringing in your Jamaica flavor here. You're surrounded by African. Tonight, how does it feel for you to have the opportunity to be here at such a wonderful event?
It makes me very proud. Right, I'm here to learn more about the culture. Right, I'm always wanting to learn more, and Africa, that is our roots.
Do you see a similarity with African people and the people from the Caribbean?
Oh, absolutely. Right. The food, the culture, the friendship. Oh, yes.
How about you, Mike? Do you see a similarity?
Absolutely, definitely.
What is the similarities you see?
Well, with the fact in terms with we eat the same type of food, we socialize basically the same way, and it gets basically doing the same. The culture is the same.
All right, good. Let me go right over here to some Native Africans again as we wrap this show up right here on Leap Hits Live on the red carpet. Let's take a look at this beautiful garb that this lady is wearing right here. Tell us what type of material that is made out of.
This is the kente cloth. It's from the Ashanti region. It's a royal cloth that usually is worn by the traditional chiefs and the rich and wealthy people, if you can afford it. It's hand woven in straps and it's sewn together by hand. So,
tell us about the head wrap.
Oh, the head wrap?
Is that a tradition in Africa and it's pretty common now?
Yeah, it's common. Head wraps are common in Africa, but it's usually, occasionally, we try to add a little flavor to it to give it a different.
Let's go right over here and check out his clothing and in the African fashion show. Tell us about that shirt that you're wearing. That looks a little bit like there's some silk in there as well.
Yes, this is also this was made in Africa. Got it last summer from there, but this is not hand woven.
Now, when you're actually from Africa, people over here can't pawn off the fakes on you guys. You guys know what you're looking at, right?
Exactly.
What are some key things that for us Americans to look at if we're going to buy some African clothes? What's some thing we might want to look at to make sure it's the real deal?
If you look at the kente cloth that my wife is wearing, you see that there are some hand woven. You see the designs in there, the way it's stick together, and then the thickness tell you as compared to mine, you realize this is lighter. So this is not hand woven. That gives you much more difference if you want to get.
What subject are you teaching here at Florida Gulf Coast University?
Accounting.
Accounting?
Yes, sir.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Florida, University of South Florida.
Okay. Now, Mike, you're also a professor here at Florida Gulf Coast University. Are we seeing more culturally diverse students more and more coming onto this campus? And are most of those students from the Caribbean or Africa, or are they coming from all over the world?
Absolutely, so definitely. More people from the Caribbean, Africa, and the entire diaspora are coming to FDSU because FDSU is the most noted university right here in the area.
Why why is it important for people to really consider Florida Gulf Coast University as the place for their higher education?
Because it's the most prestigious.
Oh man, come on, give me some more to that. We'll take that, Mike.
Okay. In addition to the prestige of the university, we have what you call a strong educational background. We have a very unique group of educators who are enhancing the culture and the education of whatever.
That's the way to sell it, Mike. And let this professor put the final cap on it. The accountant. Why should you choose Florida Gulf Coast University as your place for higher education?
I think it's because of this school is focused on teaching rather than research and other things. So you realize professors have more time with students, they spend more time with students, they focus on teaching rather than a big institute that you have 300 students in a class with teaching assistants. Here you have small size classes and you have one-on-one professors with students. That gives the students, they have that feel. Like if you take my floor for instance, you see students always in professor's office talking to them, both on education basis and both on their career. So this school is for someone that wants to maintain a career, someone that wants to achieve a higher goal in education.
Well, I want to thank all of you for coming out here, joining us on Leapers Live. And before you go, we must recognize the red dress. Tell us about this. Is this Africa? Is this Jamaican? Or is this just straight up from Bird Eyes?
This is from the Curtis Jones of New York.
I love it. That's the fun of it. Everybody, we'll see you. Thanks for joining us on Leapers Live. As the saying goes, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those who are doing it. We'll see you on Sunday morning. Okay?
Good to see you again.